Hi, and welcome to the Info Cafe. Today we'll be looking at the top 5 African leaders who changed their countries forever. Leadership can define the destiny of a nation. Across Africa, there have been leaders whose vision, courage, and determination transformed their countries forever. Some led their nations to independence, others reshaped society through reforms and revolutionary ideas. Today we count down the top 5 African leaders who left an unforgettable mark on the continent. From Nelson Mandela to Thomas Sankara, their legacies continue to inspire millions. At number 5, we have Thomas Sankara from Burkina Faso. Thomas Sankara, often called Africa's Che Guevara, led Burkina Faso from 1983 to 1987. He was born in 1949 and he rose through the military ranks and became a revolutionary leader determined to end corruption, improve education, and empower citizens. Sankara introduced bold reforms, focusing on self-sufficiency, public health, and women's rights. Under his leadership, literacy campaigns flourished, vaccination programs were launched, and the country was renamed from Upper Volta to Burkina Faso. And Burkina Faso means land of upright people. Sankara encouraged citizens to participate actively in national development, promoting the idea that real change comes from within. Despite his visionary leadership, he faced strong opposition and he was assassinated in 1987. Yet, his ideas still resonate across Africa. Many young Africans view him as a symbol of integrity, courage, and revolutionary thinking. Sankara taught that leadership is about serving the people, not personal gain. At number 4, we have Julius Nyerere from Tanzania. Julius Nyerere was known as the father of the nation. He guided Tanzania to independence in 1961. Julius Nyerere was born in 1922. He was a teacher before becoming a politician, and his educational background influenced his approach to leadership. Nyerere introduced the philosophy of Ujamaa, or African socialism, emphasizing equality, unity, and community responsibility. Under Nyerere, Tanzania prioritized education and healthcare, aiming to provide services to every citizen, regardless of background. He believed that a nation's strength lies in its people, and he worked tirelessly to foster national unity in a country with multiple ethnic groups. While some of his economic policies faced criticism and challenges, Nyerere remained a respected figure for his honesty, vision, and dedication to Tanzanians' welfare. His legacy continues to influence African leaders who value ethical governance and social development. At number 3, we have Patrice Lumumba from the Democratic Republic of Congo. Patrice Lumumba became the first Prime Minister of the Democratic Republic of Congo in 1960. Leading the country to independence after years of brutal colonial rule. He was born in 1925. Lumumba was a passionate advocate for national sovereignty and African unity. He faced immense challenges including political instability and foreign interference. Despite these obstacles, Lumumba's speeches inspired millions across Africa, emphasizing pride, independence, and the need for Africans to control their own destiny. Although his time in office was tragically short and he was assassinated in 1961, Lumumba's courage and vision made him an enduring symbol of African liberation. His life reminds us that true leadership often requires sacrifice and unwavering dedication to justice. At number 2, we have Kwame Nkrumah from Ghana. Kwame Nkrumah, Ghana's first president, played a pivotal role in the country's independence from British colonial rule in 1957. He was born in 1909. He studied abroad before returning to Ghana with a vision for national freedom and African unity. Nkrumah championed Pan-Africanism, advocating for collaboration among African nations to resist exploitation and build stronger economies. He implemented policies aimed at industrialization, education, and infrastructure development, shaping Ghana into a model for newly independent African states. While his presidency faced political opposition and economic difficulties, Nkrumah's ideas inspired independent movements across Africa. He remains a symbol of vision, courage, and the belief that African nations should chart their own destinies. At number 1, we have Nelson Mandela from South Africa. Nelson Mandela stands as a global symbol of resilience, peace, and justice. He was born in 1918. Mandela became a lawyer and anti-apartheid activist, dedicating his life to ending racial segregation in South Africa. He was arrested in 1962. He spent 27 years in prison, enduring harsh conditions while remaining steadfast in his vision for equality. Upon his release, Mandela became South Africa's first black president in 1994. He led the nation out of decades of apartheid, promoting reconciliation and forgiveness rather than revenge. Mandela established the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, worked to dismantle systemic inequalities, and laid the foundation for a democratic South Africa. Mandela's leadership extended far beyond his country. He received the Nobel Peace Prize and inspired countless individuals around the world. His life teaches that courage, patience, and forgiveness can transform nations, and that the greatest leaders are those who empower others. These 5 leaders, Thomas Sankara, Julius Nyerere, Patrice Lumumba, Kwame Nkrumah, and Nelson Mandela, show that leadership is more than holding power. True leadership changes nations, inspires generations, and leaves a legacy that outlives any individual. Their stories remind Africans that courage, vision, and dedication can overcome even the greatest challenges. Which of these leaders inspires you the most? Comment below and share the video to celebrate the African leaders who shaped Africa. Thank you for watching this video. This has been the Info Cafe. Please like, share, and subscribe, and see you on the next video. Bye-bye.